Okay, so I thought today I would do mini reads for love rather than just general. So we're going to go through the star signs. I'm more than happy for you to put the timestamps if you find your own star sign. Remember, if you have a moon and rising, you can actually watch more than 1 or 2 or 3 readings. All right, let's have a look and see what's going on. So I spread the cards out. And we start off today with the sign of Virgo. So we may go the opposite way today. So Virgo, your card for today is the Page of Pentacles. I like it. Someone is communicating with you here. It may be that you have a connection with somebody. You may have been waiting for somebody to connect with you. The Page of Pentacles for me is always very karmic. So it could be somebody that sort of owes you a message, or you've been waiting maybe for a long time to hear from. But when the Page of Pentacles comes out, I always feel like this particular page brings news that is in line with the universe. So for some reason, it feels something karmic. You could have somebody from the past contacting you here. It could be new love coming through, but whatever it is, it's almost like it's destined for you. All right. Lovely Libras. Libra, let's have a look for you today. All right, beautiful. I have the Ten of Pentacles coming through. Some of you may be ready for a windfall when this card comes through. Sometimes it can talk about inheritance, money coming your way. It may be the offer of something long-term with somebody who perhaps you've been dating or been around for a while. This is definitely moving towards sort of commitment. It is the end of a cycle. So generally it sort of feels to me like you're coming out of a perhaps casual cycle with somebody and you're ready to really put your roots down here. But the Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's abundance at its best. So whatever you're doing here, whether this is with a family, creating a family, starting a new family, creating a relationship with someone, something beautiful is about to happen to you here. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the Ten of Swords coming out for you. So there is some sort of cycle closing out here. You know, sometimes when I look at this in terms of a relationship, it could be that, you know, you've got to the edge of a particular sort of stage in a relationship. For example, you know, when you first meet someone, you have trust issues. It's really hard to get the relationship off the ground or feel like you're safe in the relationship. And when the Ten of Swords comes out, it sort of, to me, feels like that stage where you're starting to feel really comfortable in your relationship and not worrying or being troubled by things anymore. For some of you, this will be the ending of a situation. You may have been dating someone or in contact with someone and you're deciding they're not the right person for you. Ultimately, it could mean that somebody's going to betray you in a relationship. But what I'm feeling here is that it's come to the end of a stage in a relationship and things are about to sort of turn and bring in some sort of new stage for you here. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Nine of Wands coming through. Wow, there's some heavy cards coming through. The Nine of Wands is a card that shows a wounded warrior. It means that you're cycling in something and you haven't been able to let go. All that's good about the 9 is the 10's about to appear and you will get an opportunity to complete the cycle. When I see the 9, I feel like you're finally realizing you're repeating a pattern. For me, this comes up sometimes when you keep meeting the same sort of person and you decide, because you keep meeting the same sort of person, that you need to put some work into yourself to perhaps make that sort of take on a different energy. Sometimes we can repeat something and it's not until it's repeated several times that we start to realize that perhaps we need to do something differently. I feel like I'm talking to someone here who has realized they're repeating the pattern of bad behaviors in people. So they may be meeting people who are reflecting the behaviors of the person before. That means there's something you need to heal, and that's why you're attracting these people, because you're not learning the lesson. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Six of Swords, very interesting energy. The Six of Swords is a card that tells us that we are moving on from something. You see, the thing is, I don't feel like you're moving on from a person. I feel like you're moving on from a situation. I feel like somehow or another here, something hasn't turned out the way you thought it would. So maybe you could have started dating someone and now you don't see a future. It also could mean that you have been dating people in the past, but you're ready to do it single for a while. I feel like somehow or another you are moving away from something within yourself rather than a person. So it feels to me like maybe you've decided that what you've been doing up until now is not serving you and you want to do it in a very different way. There are a lot of emotions in this card, a lot of emotion, a lot of turmoil, I want to say. But whatever it is, you are definitely moving forward here from something. Alrighty, let's move on to the lovely sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Knight of Wands coming through. First of all, I'd say be careful that person you're hanging around with does have your best interests at heart. Sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a very flippant energy. It can mean someone who's only around for a short while. It's fire. It burns quickly. It's action. So it's quick action. So it could be that you are taking action on asking someone out. Maybe you've made a decision to offer somebody something. It could be that you really don't want to have a commitment at the moment, that you are just feeling like you want to play the field. But moreover, for me here, it feels like somebody is coming in who may not really be focused on the long term. So if you're dealing with somebody new, maybe you can play this game the way you want to. You don't let people take advantage of you. I feel like whoever this is just wanting a quick fix. If it's you, good for you. Pisces. All right, we have the Moon card, which interesting enough is the card of Pisces. Okay. Something is about to be revealed to you today, Pisces. I feel that either you're dealing with somebody who has been very reluctant to either commit to a relationship or speak up about a relationship. I feel like this is somehow or another an outpouring of emotion. I feel like somebody wants to express something to you. I feel like they've been holding back and you've been wondering where this is going. But I feel like this person is ready to open up now. Perhaps they needed to feel they could trust the relationship. This person feels like they've either been withdrawn or not talking about it. But I'm feeling very strongly with this Moon energy here, you're going to have somebody today that's going to outpour emotion. They may tell you how they feel. They may tell you that they are feeling very strongly about the relationship when you were feeling they weren't really invested. But something here tells me that you are going to get some sort of communication from somebody who is ready to put in the hard yards. All right, Cancer. All right, we have the King of Swords coming through for you. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like this person wants to talk to you, but for some unknown reason, they're a little frozen here. It's like they want to speak up and say something, but they feel frozen in time for me. So it's like something was never expressed, something was never talked about, or something was never really, I want to say, nutted out. But there's communication that's been stalled. So either you're needing to communicate with somebody that you're not communicating with, or they want to communicate with you about something. But it's, to me, this feels like they're holding back. They're emotionless. So they're sort of stuck in stone energy. All right, Leo. Whoops. Upside down, Leo. Leo, let's have a look and see what's going on here. Oh, you have the Death card coming through. Okay. So there's some change coming for you here. I feel like somehow or another you wanted this change. I almost feel you may have been holding back on making this change. There feels like some sort of defensive energy here, like you're defending yourself but not doing what you should be doing, and that's where the change needs to occur. So it's like you're wanting to make change but being defensive or holding back on making that change. And I feel like this is saying this is the time now to do that. Now, you could be dealing with a Scorpio here, absolutely. But somehow or another, what I feel is happening here, it may be that a relationship isn't going any further and you need to ask the questions. Maybe it's time for you to approach somebody about something that you've been holding back on. Maybe it's time to let something go that you've been holding on to. Whatever this is here, I feel like you need to speak up and say something. It's almost like you need to be sort of roused out of a dream. Time to speak up, Leo. All right, we have Aries coming through next. I love it when you get a card and it is that card for that particular person's suit. So the King of Wands represents Leo, Sag, Aries. And when it comes out for a card like Aries, I feel like I need to say to you, you are attracting so much to you at the moment. You are coming across as feeling very, very attractive, very confident, ready to move forward. Now, if this was a career reading, I'd say to you, get that business off the ground. Go for it. You've got everything you need. If you're going for a job, go for it. You're going to get the job. But because it's a love reading, I feel like you're ready to approach something here. Maybe you're ready to get out into the dating field. Maybe you're thinking about, how you go about doing that. But what I feel more than anything is you're going to attract something to you because you're shining here. You're really giving off this energy of being ready for something new and beautiful. And I want to say to you, Aries, like really capture this energy at the moment. Whatever it is, it feels like you're ready for something brand new. Maybe you've healed from a past relationship here. Maybe you are ready to start something new. Whatever it is, I see you going for it. That has real powerful energy right there. All right, Taurus. They keep wanting me to take 2 and I'm not taking 2. Oh, I love it. All right, have you just completed some sort of legal battle here? Have you cut somebody off never to return? Something here is saying to me, Taurus, that some sort of karma is coming to an end here. There is the ending, but there's also a brand new beginning, as there always is behind an ending. I feel like you're ready to start something new. You've got that sword of truth in your hand, but I feel like there's been a realization about something you've left behind. So it could be that you've cut off a relationship, but now you're ready to start anew with somebody new. It could be that you have walked away from something, done your healing, and now you're ready to start something up. You could have divorced somebody, but you've been in healing mode. You're ready to start a new relationship. Whatever this is for you, you are realizing here something. You have clarity. I see so much determination on this person's face. You have clarity about something that's happened. Maybe you've been doing something with relationships, you've healed from it, and you're not going to do that again. Sometimes we have to really realize that what we've been doing may not have been serving us up until now. And sometimes we can be so defensive and so ready for battle that we forget how to be vulnerable. And there's nothing weak about being vulnerable. I feel like I need to say that to you here. All right, and then we have beautiful Sagittarius. All right, let's pull a card for Sagittarius. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you're ready to put the work into something now. You may have met someone and you may have been just sort of fleeting along, dating, but not really been sure about them up until this point. But now you're feeling like it's time to get down and dirty with them and move forward. You may not have met this person yet, but I feel like you're about to meet someone here where you're really going to want to invest in the future with them. I feel really strongly here with this 8 of Pentacles that you are really seeing something worthwhile in this person. And maybe up until now, you haven't really felt that way. Maybe you thought that it was just for fun. Maybe you've just sort of been running along with it. But now you want to invest here. You want to invest big time. And I feel like here you're about to tell someone that. Now, if this isn't you, maybe someone else has realized that. You know that point in a relationship where you realize you want something more? Where you perhaps have realized that you've got a future with someone? To me, this feels like you're ready to put in the work. All right, let's just do a little bit of an overarching energy. Some energy that might help you move forward. Pulling 3 cards at random. I got the 3 of Cups straight up. Then the 10 of Cups. Overarching energy for this reading, or overarching energy for this reading, however you want to say it. So I have the 3 of Cups with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Now I love this because it looks like there's a lot of celebration around something. The 6 of Pentacles is very much about investing. So if you're watching this reading and you just wanted to get a general look here, you know, sometimes when people timestamp, they don't probably realize that I'm doing a bit of a general read as well. I feel like here, the time to invest is now. If you invest in something now, if you take the chance now, this is going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. A lot of joy and happiness. But it is the time to do what you need to do. It is the time to invest in something that you are absolutely ready for. I feel like for many of you, we're talking 3 to 6 months for the next move in a relationship or a love relationship where you are building for the future, especially with the 6 of Pentacles. You've met someone who is ready to build with you. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.